Hi everyone, Michelle here from Dragonfly Spirit, and it is Walkthrough Wednesday, and I'm here with another deck to share with you. I am super excited about this one because this one has runes as its base, and you know me and my runes. I absolutely love my runes. I'm really excited. So this is Odin and the Nine Realms Oracle, a 54 card set by Sonia Grace. I'm just going to turn this over. And it is by cover design by Richard Crooks, cover illustrations by Sonia Grace. And I'm just trying to see who is the publisher. The publisher is Findhorn Press. Right. So this is all about Norse mythology. Norse mythology is rich with meaning and symbolism carried down through the ages. Diving deep into the profound wisdom of the Nordic traditions, Odin and the Nine Realms Oracle presents a unique divination tool inspired by mystic and healer Sonia Grace's ability to communicate with the Norse gods and spirit travel back in time. So this card oracle features the famed Norse gods Odin, Thor, Loki, and the goddess Freya, and other powerful deities, the magic of the Norns and the 24 runes, and then also the 9 realms, touching on universal themes such as love, fear, purpose, power, medicine, energy. The cards reveal new insight into and understanding of the enigma of life. So it is a nice stable box. It has got a little magnetic clasp, and as we open it up we have a image over here surrounded by the rune symbols, and then the book. I'm just going to move these aside so we can have another look at the book. So let's go and have, so I have read the first few pages of the book and the prologue, and it is all about how the author Sonia Grace traveled back in time, did spirit travel, and communicated with the Norse gods and to bring us this divinatory system. So in the book you will find a variety of different spreads. There are quite a number of them, which is quite exciting. I'm looking forward to using them and seeing what all they bring. And then there is also all the meanings of the cards. So you'll have the card, the a little bit of a description, the meaning of the card, and then if the card is reversed, what that means as well. Now, ordinarily I don't read reversals, but it is going to be interesting to see how to read reversals on this particular deck. You can see here we do have all the runes as well. Slightly different names given to them because they're not all Elder Futhok runes, they're the Norse runes, although some of them are the same symbol. So this one is called Bjarken, where the other one's called Bakana. There are going to be a number of cards that we go through when I do the walkthrough that I'm not going to be able to pronounce the names, and I do apologize ahead of time that I won't be reading them, but you can have a look and see for yourself. So the little guidebook has got a lot of information in it and is well worth a read. But let's get straight into the cards. I'll just put that aside and get the cards out. Sorry, they're still in the plastic. So here we have the cards. Just take that plastic off. So the cards are quite big, definitely a little bit larger than your oracle size. This is the backs of the cards. Now, this is where I get a little bit confused, because if the cards have reverse meanings, but you have this as your back, you are going to know whether the card that you are turning over is reversed or not. You can see it when you are shuffling. So it's a little bit more difficult to utilize reverse cards. I probably will stick to just reading the cards the standard way, like I read all cards, but it is going to be interesting. There is a bit of a gloss on them. You can see there's a bit of a shine, and they are quite thin. They are a little bit on the thin side for me. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more substantial card stock, but let's get into, so we have Odin. He's the main god. As I said, there are going to be some that I'm not going to read because I won't be able to pronounce them, but I'll read those that I can. We have Freya, Lucky, Thor. Oh, I love that symbol. That's one of my favorite symbols. I even have it on my tattoo. Frigg. So I don't know much about Norse mythology at all. I only know the runes. So I am definitely going to delve a little bit deeper into learning who they are, what their take is, you know, and how they fit into the grander scheme of things. And I always love to learn new things. I'm quite excited to delve a little bit deeper into Norse mythology. I like that one. That one looks like a happy card. I don't even know if it is or not. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Should have put my phone on silent and I forgot to do that. So I'm going to do that straight away. There we go. Just looks like a happy card, but I don't know the meaning of the card yet. So we'll have to check that out and see if it is a happy one or not. So here comes the names that I really don't know how to pronounce. This symbol is on the back of the box as well. Valkyrie, the Norns, Volva, Yggdrasil. This is the tree of life. So if you have a look at my rune casting board that I use on a Wednesday for my rune castings, you will see that I have a Yggdrasil tree as my rune board. Yeah, you can see the rune symbols around it as well. And this is part of the 9 realms. I don't know them all. Asgard, Midgard, Valheimer, Jotunheimer, Niflheimer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right. I do apologize to anybody who knows the pronunciation. But I'm loving the simplicity of the artwork. I'm loving the, yes, the simplicity. It is not over, they're not overly illustrated. And I do like that because then the message sometimes can be so much clearer. So here we have the runes. This would be Ferhu. You can see they do have different names to the ones that I would use using the Elder Futhok, and there's a few additional ones as well. Rado, let's see, it's pronounced differently here. Kanu, which is the torch. Gift, it's the gift. Hagas, which means hail. Isa, ice, stagnation. We got Jera, Awaz, Perthrome. So some of them are the same, some of them aren't. There's Sol, which is the sun, also known as Sowilo. Tiwaz. These are the ones I'm most excited about, is using the rune cards. The water, emotions, Laguz, Angus, Degas, Dane, Othala, and they've got it as Odal. So that is Odin and the 9 Realms Oracle. I do love it, but I don't love the card stock. If I'm allowed to love the imagery, I'm allowed to love the idea of it, but I do not love this thin cardstock. But let's see how it goes as I use them and see how they wear, and I'll give you some feedback in a few months' time as to how they are doing. If you enjoyed the content, please give me a thumbs up, pop a comment below, and I'm sure you are going to be seeing this in my reading shortly. Love, light, and blessings to you all. Thank you. Bye bye.